Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome back to this series of videos called manipulation and how people manipulate you using your emotions. And in this video I'm gonna talk about a manipulation called manipulating you with silence. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome back to this growing with me, overcoming different difficult situations with me. Welcome back to this beautiful olive garden belonging to I don't know who, where I have the honor to record those videos talking about manipulation, guys. In today's video, I'm gonna address a manipulation with silence, but this is not gonna be this manipulation style when somebody ghosts you and refuse to respond to you, because I call this manipulation ignoring you. It's a different type of manipulation. So if you want to know more about ignore, you could click on the link above, and I'm gonna add all the folder related to ignoring you as a form of abuse and control. But in this video I'm gonna talk about silence uh, while with you. When somebody go out with you, and seemingly they want to hang out with you, you going on a date, you're going out, you're going to spend time with someone, you are going to socialize, and instead of talking to you, instead of spending time with you, having a conversation, this person is silent, cold, detached, short, and very similar to the previous video where I talk about discomfort, manipulating you with making you feel uncomfortable. Here, the manipulation tool is silence. And indeed, you can feel uncomfortable, you could feel odd, you could feel strange. But this tool is used again to control you and to make you go in a certain direction, to make you, to guide you to behave a certain way, to guide you to be something that you're not. So usually how this works, a person go out with you and they seem like pleasant and fun and talkative, and they will act normal or behave compliant, behave adequate for certain time of the outing. And they would be this sudden sharp shut off or closure. The person will suddenly close to themselves and become dry, cold, answer with one word, seem annoying, no talking, no real conversation. They would suddenly be so silent, like they just lost their mother, like they like something extremely bad happened to them, and you gonna be find yourself in this strange situation where you out to socialize, to have a good time, and you have this heavy silence which is tense, it's full with tension, with pressure, with like this person is gonna explode somehow. You could feel this tension in them. And when we feel tension, usually when humans feel tension or when there is a silence, a lot of humans connect silence with something uncomfortable, something that we have to full with words, full with fun. We have to try to entertain. Um, and maybe naturally, when person treats you and manipulate you with the silence, you're gonna try to entertain them, speaking about something, trying to have a conversation. When you do so, this person will increase the feeling of discomfort or oddness. He will hover in the sky, be detached, get up to get something, cough. They will do a lot of things to add discomfort to you. And similar, like the previous manipulation with discomfort, hereby the person will honestly admit that they do not listen to you. They would say, sorry, they will interrupt you. I was not listening. Would you repeat? This is a tactic to get you off balance, to make you feel uncomfortable. And then, again, silence. Maybe you ask questions and there would be silence. Which silence will make you feel like you must talk, like you are somehow responsible. There is gonna be this heavy vibe. You're gonna question yourself. Is it me? Did I do something? Did I say something? You're gonna be like, what is going on? You will be like, I don't understand this behavior, what's up? And if you decide to address the behavior, they would be like, I don't know what you're talking about. There would be a denial. There is nothing like this. Bad childhood story is gonna be narrow with a short phrase just to manipulate you and make you excuse the silence and this heavy uncomfortable feeling, because silence could be relaxing and beautiful, right? So silence could be a moment of sharing, watching the sunset, you see? And silence could be this person frowning their faces and squeezing themselves and being super tense, and you're like, oh my godness, what is going on? Silence could be scary if the person is holding their fist and they're about to break something. I am talking about this type of silence that is charged with this tense, heavy, negative energy that you could feel, but there is no physical action, no explanation, there is no actual something that you could say. You cannot name a fact that you say, okay, that's it, what makes me uncomfortable. You just have this feeling, well, this person is silent, and you feel that vibe of threat, but you cannot actually recognize and pinpoint it with a clear name. It's just silence. And the silence is charged with this tense pressure, negative energy, negative vibrations that you're like, where is this coming from? What did I do? What is going on? Hold on a moment. So if you decide to act and address the behavior, as I said, they may use some kind of a bad story from the past and say, they would not say it, but they would say, okay, like when I was younger, somebody did something. Let's say my mother died, or I had a car accident 10 years ago. And this is where the whole narrowing will stop. So basically, with this bad story that this person just narrowed to you, especially if you're empath, you're gonna be like, oh my goodness, this person opened up with me, and I know now what this person is going on with, what is going on with them. I understand. Basically, stories like this aim to trigger your emotions as empathy, as sorry, as I don't know, sympathy, as wanting to support them, as wanting to give them, as wanting to soothe them. as an empath healthy being, you're gonna have these feelings naturally, and you're gonna suddenly drop the fact that this person has been treating you with hostility, silence, and coldness, and you're gonna be running to cater them, to cater the fact that they just share with you they have a trauma. Your nurturing female system will be triggered by this, and you're gonna try to do things to kind of soothe and make their life better because they had such a horrible traumatic experience. And this is gonna trigger this natural nourishing dormant as well behaviors in you, simply because this person was silent. And then he connect their silence with a horrible story that he told you. So just because this person connect in your brain these two dots, now you automatically excuse any dismissing behavior from this person. If they're silent, they're hostile, they treat you poorly and badly, you excuse it because now your brain rationalize it. You can rationalize this behavior. You're like, yeah, he is treating me horribly or hostilely or this way, but I know why. Is because he had this very horrible behavior. So your brain subconsciously compare the horrible story that this person tell you with this behavior, which in your opinion, having in mind the bad story you heard, it's not so bad. It makes you excuse this hostile behavior, and it makes you accept it. And because of this, now you are in the mode called servant. I can use you because you know my childhood story, you know how much I suffer, and I am sometimes like this because of it. So said that, oh my goodness, this somebody is driving by and staring me. So said that, this person basically tells you, I have a bad childhood story, and because of it, I feel entitled to punish you. This is exactly what this person tells you. I will punish you with silence. I will be detached. I will dismiss you. I will interrupt you. I will not have a conversation with you because I feel like it. Now that I give you the story why, you feel compelled to cater me. And I want you to cater me. I want you to serve me, and I want you to be a doormat, and I want you to excuse my bad behaviors. And let's go back to logical self, because when somebody use silence to manipulate us and use our own emotions to trigger us to act in a certain ways, we forget to be logical. And the logical question is, if this person is silent like this, maybe you don't want to know me actually. And if you don't want to know me, why are you here? If you see me as a threat that you have to protect yourself from and you want to withhold personal information, why spend time with me? If you refuse a conversation and you're like this, how I will know you? How I will respect you? How I will care for you? How we gonna have a relationship? How we gonna connect? Because silence is refusal to connect, especially in the beginning. You can be in silence, and because you cannot always burp information with a person, you maybe have like a intense conversation, and then you could have some moments of silence, which is okay. But I'm talking about the person who simply is a silent without you ever having that conversation. And usually when a person manipulates you with silence, the silence is something persistent in the interactions. There is this refusal of conversation. And instead of conversation, this person gives you silence. The silence is persistent there, right? So how to face this? Of course, all the previous thing, you can address it. You can ask the person if they search for help. The person can blame you and say it's you. They can get irritated, get angry, get upset, throw things, leave, throw tantrums, whatever it is. But instead of addressing it, you can do something else. Mirror this. I promise you that if somebody manipulates you with silence and you choose to give silence back, give exactly the same thing back. No tantrum, no anger, no conversation, just do the same. I promise you that if you do the same, the person will leave. They will not allow you to manipulate them back with silence. They will not hold into this. They will just leave. The truth is that you should remind yourself that I deserve respect, I deserve honesty, I deserve kindness. I deserve kindness. And if you have someone who is behaving like this, using silence, usually the second way of using silence is pre-ghosting. A lot of males would simply stop responding, like in the videos that I talk about ghosting as a form of abuse. They will just be silent. And if you watch those videos that I created, you're gonna see that the silence is used to switch your focus, because I want you to forget something. And here instead, silence as a form of manipulation is used to make you do something, to make you become a servant, cater, provider, offer, try to help, try to support them, whatever it is. Usually, when the silence is used like a form of manipulation, as a form of manipulation, there would be some actions that you have to complete. Some actions that will not be like directly requested, but they would be subtly brought to you. I am like this because I'm worried about this bill that came and I have not received my salary, for example. It's $200 and I don't know how I'm gonna pay it. So if you're into this person, you're gonna be like, oh, don't worry, you're so worried about this. I'm gonna borrow you this $200 until you get your salary. It's fine. And suddenly the silence will be over. This person would be, oh, really? That's so nice. Thank you so much. They will get the money and they will be gone. And you see how with silence, because you need a healthy conversation. When I was a silent person, refusing to conversate with you, I bring you to the dynamic of you serving me. That's called a silent manipulation. If you guys like this video, do not forget to press like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more. Bye-bye.